Domestic violence could have played a part in the death of Petra Casares. 23 ABC's Alicia Patillo sat down with a local group whose mission it is to save victims of domestic violence. Alicia?
Tim, with cases of domestic violence, organizations like the Alliance Against Family Violence and Sexual Assault says it's an appropriate time right now to remind the community that they are here to help.
We don't know that that is the catalyst, but we believe that this certainly has the implications of domestic violence.
Domestic violence is what Kern County Sheriff Donnie Youngblood says could have possibly led to the shooting spree in southeast Bakersfield that left 6 people dead, including the shooter. We now know the shooter, Javier Casares, and his ex-wife, Petra Maribel Belanos Casares, filed for divorce in December of 2017. According to court documents, they were both scheduled to be in court next month. In the past, Kern County has had several high-profile domestic violence cases ending in death. Gonzalo Garibay was found guilty of beating and murdering his wife, Rosa, in July 2016. That same year, a man was charged with the brutal beating and murder of his pregnant girlfriend, in which he admitted to cutting the baby out of her womb. In these cases, friends and family recall trying to help their loved ones leave the abusive relationship. Louis Gill, CEO of Alliance Against Family Violence and Sexual Assault, says their mission is to save victims of domestic violence. He says it's important for you to know the signs of violence, such as someone who is demanding, possessive, and controlling.
Domestic violence never starts out shockingly violent. It's always progressive. It starts out really simple and subtle.
There are many cases where relationships end peacefully, but Gill says if they don't and you're scared, don't ignore those feelings.
If you are concerned for your safety, then it makes a lot of sense to have someone with you, that you have a plan on where you're going to be, and people know where you're going to be. That if you have to meet someone, it's done in a very public place. Sometimes if you truly are afraid, one of the good places to meet is directly at the police station.
Here at Alliance, Gill says he and his team serve 2,200 victims of domestic violence a year. He says he has seen a spike in growth since partnering with other domestic violence and women's shelters around town. Gill says if you know someone battling abuse, check on that person.
We still struggle with embarrassment about asking questions of other people's relationships. You've got to get over that feeling of being embarrassed and ask, are you okay? Are you safe?
Coming up on 23 ABC News at 6, Tim Callahan will sit down with Louis Gill from the Alliance as we go in depth about the topic of domestic violence, what services are available in Kern County to victims. That conversation happening tonight on 23 ABC News at 6. Jessica, back to you.